Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be working with some more blood magic, and we're going to be getting to this awesome tier 3 blood altar. And we also upgrade a little bit of our incense altar as well. Alright, so let's get back into some more blood magic. I know this is episode 3, I think, of the blood magic, but we're getting somewhere. Alright, so I went ahead and moved my incense altar away from all of this, because this is going to, of course, get bigger. And I need this to be over here, somewhere away from it. Honestly, this is going to get bigger as well, possibly. It all depends. I don't know how big I want to push this thing, but right now, it's setting at 48%. And if you look, I put grass down, and this was at 20% with just the wooden path and stone here, but the more you make this area around the altar like peaceful, the higher the percentage goes, and the higher the percentage, the better this sacrificial dagger, when it's got this cool effect on it, will work. So if we look in our altar right now, we have looks like 2,869. If I do this, it takes out 90%. Goes up to 5,000. So this is a good way to get essence. You can make it even better by putting some water over here and then putting crops around it, different kind of crops, or putting flowers in one area, planting nether rack, just all kinds of different plants. If you put some plants down here, some sugar cane and stuff like that, it will make the percentage even higher. So that is something good to know about that thing, because it will help us get farther in blood magic, because we need a lot of runes. And right now I have 10 runes, 10 blank slates in here. Also figured out what this book does, and it is pretty neat. Basically, you set it to what tier you want your next. Right now we're at tier 2. If I want to go to tier 3, if I shift right click on here, it will give me a ghost blocks of where I should be placing stuff for my next tier of altar. Of course, there's stuff underneath here, because this is going to have to be lifted up. Or I could leave it here and build down. I don't know. I'm probably going to raise it up. That'll probably be my best bet. But yeah, and then to get rid of it, just set this to a tier that you already have, and they will disappear. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that's the best way. This is the best way I found to do it. So today we're going to try and get to the tier 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to tier 3 yet, but we might be able to get close. The alchemy table I've not really got much into yet. I do know there's a bit to do with the alchemy table, but I've not really gotten into that yet. I think I also wanted to make a, where is it at? A sentient sword. And the sentient sword just requires that petty Tataric gem with an iron sword inside of our Hellforge, and we will get a sentient sword. So it looks like we're going to need, let's see. Well, it looks like we need a Tataric gem in here with some souls in it already to make one. We might have that. How much does it require? 0. Okay, so it's a 0 cost operation, but we're gonna have to get another will. So let's go ahead and get the stuff that we need to get that will. Basically, we're gonna need a couple of these. There we go. And then I have my sword on me, so we should be good to go there. Let's go ahead and get that will over here. Basically, all I do, pop my sword in, don't fall in this hole, and just shoot these guys right here. Someone will turn white, and hopefully give us some will, if it kills them fast enough. Alright, I don't know if we've gotten any yet. Come on. Alright, I'll take my sword out, because it looks like the effect is gone. Alright, let me get some more. Looks like all we have is 8. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so they're still in here. Let me throw my sword back in here. It's almost broken. And those are all gone. Come on, give me some of that good stuff. Nothing. And the effect's gone. So yeah. Okay, so that's not the greatest. It didn't give us anything. Oh, we got 1. Okay, that's all we needed was 1. Oh, thank God I got 1. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Okay. Let's go down, or actually go back up and get our iron sword. Let's see, iron sword. And there we go, we got an iron sword. And we can go down in our Hellforge. And all it was our... this right here. The Targ gem with this. And then at least one of these. And it shouldn't consume... oh, it does. Okay, so we're gonna have to make another... we're gonna have to make another... the petty Tataric gem. We're gonna have to make probably a bunch of them eventually. They only hold so much. And we need them. We need to get them with the sword. And we have a demonic will here, so hopefully that has enough in it to make one of the petty Tataric gem. Okay, so yeah, it just requires this with 0. Okay, so we're gonna need the, let's see, redstone, gold, iron, or glass, and then the lapis. There we go. Alright, so we'll make this one more time. And that should... I think it's a 0 cost. Yes, it's 0 cost. I'll leave that in there. We don't need it right now. Alright, so with this Sentinel Sword, we can go back to our mob farm. Hopefully we can kill some guys over here without getting killed ourselves. And every time we kill a mob, it should fill up our... yeah, we got 2 will now. We had 0. So when we kill these guys, should work. I don't think this sword is locked to us. So if we put it in here... don't exactly know what it'll do. Is it filling our will up? No. But it is giving us the souls, which I'll show you what we can do with them in a minute. This may be one of the faster ways of doing it. Placing this in here and then taking these demonic wills and just throwing them out. So we take this sword and we grab all of these, since we have tons of them now, and we just toss them out. When we pick them back up, they will all go into our petty Tataric. Let's just throw them all out and pick them up. We are picking them up, I think. Oh, they're getting picked back up in here. So we can't do this over here. Okay, so let's head back up here. There we go. Now we can throw them all out. And I should start picking them back up. We did have 5 in here. This is about to change. Bam. Now we have 18 in here. So yeah, that might be a good thing to do. And we can have a dropper set up that we can just turn on, and it'll fill this up for us. That might be a good idea. We could set up a ender chest to do that. We might do that in the future. Okay, so we have that done. That was one of the things I wanted to get done, was get a Sentient Sword made. So I could check that off the list. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at upgrading this to a tier 2. So what we're going to need is some runes. I also want to get a speed upgrade, the Rune of Self-Sacrifice. We're going to need a couple of those because that's also going to help us in the long run. I think it's Self-Sacrifice is the one that I want. The Rune of Sacrifice I think works for mobs. And probably a capacity one if we can. Oh wait, not augmented capacity, but Rune of Capacity. There we go. Which requires an imbued slate, which is tier 3. So we actually can't do this till tier 3. Let's just make sure the speed. These just require blank slates, and the Rune of Self-Sacrifice requires a reinforced slate, which comes from tier 2. Awesome. So it's going to take a little bit to get here. But luckily we have food. Main thing, we have the dagger over here. And as long as we have food, we should stay regenerating health. Then I can use this to fill up our pool. Let's get this over here so I can check it. We have 8,000. I'm gonna need just probably one more sacrifice. And then we should have enough. Maybe I'll have to... Can't sacrifice. Oh, there it goes. And that's full. Okay. So I can put 10 more of these stone in here. And it will convert for us. And I'll be right back once these are done. Alright, so while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this tree, or upgrade this incense altar with a tree. I did that, and it boosted it to 56% from 48. And then I'm going to go ahead and add these buckets here. Let me go ahead and go underneath. Gotta love flight. Makes it so much easier. I think I can break this. It's so slow. So slow when you fly. I don't know why they can not give us a toggle or something to be able to toggle that on and off. Place our buckets down here. There we go. There's a bucket. And there's a bucket. And then let's go ahead and plant some stuff. Alright, we'll take our hoe. Some farmland. And I can plant, let's see. Not cactus. And this I can plant over here. Let's see, just planting that one thing, does it change? It is. It goes to 60. When I plant that, it just increased the tranquility a little bit. What else can I plant? Melon seeds? Okay. Maybe you have to wait for a melon to grow. Potatoes. Okay, it went up just a tiny bit. Can I plant more sugarcane? What does this give us? The same. So having just one sugarcane is the same as having multiple. If I do some sand, I know I have some sand over here. Let me go over here and plant some sand next to the water. And we can go ahead and upgrade this. Oh, I forgot about that. Needs to be a block under here. Okay. Get the sand, and that should boost it even more. Having cactus, I think cactus would work. And most plants work. I need to grab some seeds. Because regular seeds definitely will help. Maybe some, let's see, pumpkin seeds will work too. And maybe get some, let's see, we have carrots already. Potato seeds, we already have potatoes. Bell root seeds. Maybe put some mushrooms down, why not? And that should be fine. Let's go try this. See what all we can add over here to make it a little bit more peaceful. Alright, we'll take our sand. Does putting sand down affect it? No, not much. But maybe placing cactus will. No, cactus doesn't really help. Oh well, it doesn't hurt to have the resource here. Add some seeds, because I figured that will help. And add some mushrooms. We can't place mushrooms, they have to be dark. That's right. Place that there. Let's see. We're still at 60, but we're at 906 in the current tranquility. So we're doing good. And yeah, I think that's probably gonna be fine for now. We can always upgrade this. Put more stuff here. That is such a bug. So when you stomp out the dirt, you get stuck in it. If you don't have flight, you can't really get out. I'll just add more sugarcane. Why not? Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. The tree really helped. That was a big boost. We have 60% now. So if I eat, and then our stone should definitely be done by now. If I eat, and this should have drained it completely, so we can get a good look at this. If I go ahead and self-sacrifice, and look, we got 2,880 LP from 90% of my life. So that's a pretty nice boost. Now we have 20 blank slates. Basically, I do this just a couple of times, and the whole thing is full. So I can keep making more of them slates. So just like that. Sacrifice again. Continue to eat. We're at 5,000. I just keep repeating this process over and over again. You just have to come in contact, I think, with this area. And then you have to be within 2 spaces of this in order to activate it. There we go. Test it again. We got 8,000. I think one more time. And we should have it. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Looks like it takes a little bit to calculate that. Alright, we should have 10 more stone. Takes 1,000 life points apiece. And we have 20 so far. We're going to need quite a few because we're going to need, let's see, 5. We're going to need 20 runes. Let's check out. We're going to need at least 20 of these blank runes. And they require 2 apiece, so we're going to need 40 of these blank slates just to be able to upgrade it to a tier 3. So we're getting close. We have 20. So we're going to do this one more time to get this blank slate. And while we're doing that, I think we have enough stone, but just to be on the safe side, let me grab... Oh. Why does that keep changing? Oh, this is set up to display sorting item direction. Sorting type by name. Or by name, not item, or by quantity. Alright, let's get the sand out of here. Awesome. So, furnace mode. Let's turn that into smooth. And this should be almost done. And we can probably wait. Continue filling this up. We're gonna have to get us some more food, too. So this is... what is this setting at? Yeah. There we go. That should bring us up a little bit. The food is the issue here. We're gonna need some more There we go. Now we have 30. We do this like one more time, and I'll be right back once we get there. Alright, so I think I have everything we need. I went ahead and made 50 of the slates. A lot of grinding. And I have 5,760 in here. We need to actually take some of this. So if you look at blood magic, and if you look over here, the Rune of Sacrifice is a tier 2. The regular rune is fine, but this one is going to require the reinforced slate, which is going to require 2,000 per slate. And I want at least 2 of these guys. Might as well. It doesn't require that much. We're also going to need the 48. I think it's 48 of the runes, and then I'm going to go ahead and take 2 of these guys. Since I have 5,000 in here. Actually, let's go ahead and make 3. Let me just consume a little bit of this. I need at least 6,000. Go turn my dagger. There we go. There we go. And how much is in here? Not enough. Almost. Let's see. There we go. Now we have enough. Let's go ahead and get 3 of these. Here we go. Put 3 of them in there. This should convert them. Is it not doing it? This is a tier 2, correct? Where'd they go? Okay. I don't have a way of setting this up. Ooh. What did I do? Did I get rid of them? Not good. Let me disconnect this. Disabled. I just put them back in there is all it did. I put all 3 in here. I just need to set it up to where it'll automatically pull these out. A lot of filter stuff to go through. Not a big deal. How fast is it pulling this out? So the speed rune is another rune that I want to make. So we can go ahead and take these runes out. Let's get creating the runes that we need. Okay. So the basic rune, we're going to need 5. We're going to need 20 of these blocks. So let's go ahead and get 20. Okay. Oh, I forgot. We got to put the runes in here. There we go. And we'll get 20 of these, because that's how many we need to upgrade to the next tier. 20. Okay, now I want a speed rune. That takes away one of the 20, which is fine. Let's go ahead and get 2 speed runes. And then the Rune of Self-Sacrifice, these should be done. And they're almost done. Let's take a look. Almost done. Oh, they are done. We'll take the 3 out. There we go. Hop back up here. And now let's make the Rune of Self-Sacrifice. What are we missing? Glowstone dust. We'll make... There we go. That should be easily done. Alright, and we'll get our Rune of Self-Sacrifice now. There we go. And we should have enough for 3 of these. Yeah. There we go. Now we'll have 3 of those. And I think I want 3 of the speed. There we go. Perfect. So we have 3 of the self-sacrifice and 3 speed. And then we're going to need glowstone blocks. 4 of those. And then some pillars, which we'll use, let's see, we'll just use plain stone brick for now. That should be fine. We can always change it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and break this thing, and we're going to move it. There we go. Break these chests. And break you. Okay. Let's collect all of these. And we need to put this thing up pretty high. Alright, so I think it's 3 blocks high. So let's go ahead and place it 3 blocks high. See, 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to go on top of that. Let's go ahead and check. Let me place this back down. Oops. We're going to check it once we place our blood altar back. Okay. Let's go ahead and place our blood altar back down here. Just like that. Let's get out our book. Let's set this to 5. And let's see. Does that look right? Yeah, it looks right to me. Yep, because the base layer is going to go right here. And this is what it's going to eventually look like. Okay, so good. And then tier 6. What is that? Even bigger? Even bigger? Holy moly. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get up here. And let's place our runes back around it. Just like this. There we go. And then there's going to be an empty layer that goes right around. Just like that. And then our other rune layer, which I'm going to put the speed runes here. And then the self-sacrifice runes are going to go over here. And then finish off with the rest of these runes. And we should have just enough. I counted correctly. There we go. And then the next step up is going to be putting these stones here. And I think they need to be too high. Let's get our book and make sure. Tier 3. Shift click. And we'll just make sure. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I guess when you look at it, it disappears. There we go. And then place the glowstone on top. Perfect. There we go. Now we have our next tier blood altar. Just put a way to get up there. There we go. I can get up there. Yeah, for now. This will definitely do for now. Eventually I'll make some stairs for us. And if we check it, this should now be a tier 3. Awesome, tier 3. And we have some speed runes and self-sacrifice. Now let's see, before it was giving me like 2,000 something LP. Let's see what it gives us now with that self-sacrifice. The 3 runes of self-sacrifice on here. And the speed rune should make it even better. Alright, so we have full health. Let's come up here. Let's hurt ourselves. There we go. Let's see how much is in this bad boy. 3,000. Okay, so we basically, with these 3, basically added 1,000 LP per self-sacrifice with our sacrificial dagger. Pretty sweet. Awesome, now we have a tier 3. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. We are about to surpass 200 subscribers. I'm really excited. That happened really fast. So yeah. And as always, thanks for watching.